everyone, this is Arcadia Vice, here today bringing you a video from a very fun little game I got recently, Weird Worlds Return to Infinite Space. After watching Frankomatics videos on this, and seeing it was available on Steam for a little price, I decided to get it myself. What is it? Basic sort of purpose of the game is explore the galaxy, find as much stuff as you can, don't get killed, get back home in time. Simple enough. But can be difficult depending on what spawns in the randomly generated galaxy. Now, the three ships you can pick from. The science vessel has the worst starting equipment, but the best cargo hold, allowing you to carry the most stuff. The Terran frigate's the exact opposite, best starting equipment, smallest cargo hold, and the pirate corvette is split down the middle. Bigger cargo hold than the frigate, but better equipment, starting equipment than the science vessel. I like to play as the pirate corvette mostly, nicely balanced. Besides, you rely more on what you find than what you start with. Trust me on this. We are going to be Captain Furukawa of the starship Demeter. Likes to play on large map size, less nebula mass, less enemy strength. It's still hard enough even with that. So, here we go. Here's our briefing. We tried to basically get into the military, we failed miserably, so we decided to go on a privately funded voyage. Which basically means we're pirates, basically, doing all this illegally. Great, let's go. So, we start at Glory, there's a shop with some really poor starting stuff. We start with some really poor weapons, the second worst shield, the second worst thrusters, and the most basic drive. And an empty cargo hold. So, off we go. Here's the amount of time we have left, our current date, and we found a rogue freeboozer. We can't hire them yet because we've got nothing to give them, but if we come back we'll be able to, with something to offer them, we'll be able to hire them and have them join our flotilla. And oh crap, this star's going over. We gotta get out of here before we blow up. And there's a black hole. Can I make it past? Yes. If you touch those things without a certain item, you are dead. And who might these be? Our first aliens. Muktians. They're alright. They don't like you being around without certain things, but they won't attack you instantly like some alien races in this game will. I'll get onto them when we find them. Occupied. It's a single one. This could be the Clocker, I think. Oh yes, these guys you always want to find. These guys love to trade. They always welcome you with open arms, and they usually have some very nice stuff to trade. And we also found the Codex of Primordius. Nicely valuable item. Now, Clocker are so good because they trade 1 for 1, regardless of value. So this signature, so like we got the, let's see, what have we got? Ooh, the Mantle of Babylon, I want that, that's a very nice item. I don't have much stuff to trade for yet though. Crystal Fisher wants as well. Don't have anything really we can give them for any of this stuff yet, so thankfully when you meet them you get this Clocker beacon which allows you to summon them right to wherever you are to trade instantly. So let's try and find some stuff to trade. Oh, Black Monolith, another valuable item. And a 2001 Space Odyssey reference. Gatling Laser Beam, rather pathetic weapon, but something we can trade the Clocker. Chromium Gong, hell yes, I love this item. This item can be used once a battle to destroy the strongest enemy you're against. Instantly. Regardless of how powerful they are. Yes, it is that awesome. It doesn't always spawn, but when it does, it's a godsend. Smetlov's Brain! We found a brain in a jar floating around in space. Great, let's take it. Scuttlebug. Not very valuable, but something we can possibly trade. And the black hole is pretty close. I don't think I want to miss that one, in case I get sucked in. The Aetheric Mirror. This can be used in battle as well. It swaps your place with an enemy. Not very that useful, but it's valuable, so it's good for trading. Oh, the Collation Colony. Now this is a event that can happen sometimes. Basically, you find the Galatian emissary here, who you can take on board as a passenger. You can get a few of them in the game, in certain ways. They don't always spawn. In fact, that's only the second time I've actually had them spawn, and crap. There's Esmeralda, space thief extraordinaire. She randomly takes one of your items from the cargo hold, unless you have one of two items on board, the lookout frogs or the toy robot. Neither of which I had, so my Codex of Primordius has now been sold off to a random alien homeworld. If you do have one of those items, you actually capture her and keep her in your brig and then get extra points at the end of the game. And we've got some boring aliens. I don't want to get involved in that right now because I have really crappy equipment. Hyperwave filter array. This is a special item that basically scans a certain area around your ship and tells you whether certain areas are occupied. As you can see, they show up. For now though, let's use this Clackar beacon. Trade this Gatling laser beam for a signature projector. No, not just yet. I want the crystal fish first, I think. Just in case they encounter a certain alien race. Once you've encountered a race, you'll actually know what they are when you encounter more of their ships. Martians. Should have traded for the Mantle of Babylon. Oh well. Not that we can't do that actually. We got this pretty much worthless skull bug. Let's trade that for the Mantle of Babylon. What this item does is basically makes all alien races apart from a select few instantly friendly to you. Garthans, the Mantle of Babylon works on them. Normally they instantly attack you. And it's the Garthan homeworld. Ah, so it wasn't a warring group. And they have a pawn shop, which is basically you trade for the values based on the items shown. So we can trade this crappy Neptunium railgun for a proton phase. Nope, we can't. Oh yeah, that's only worth one to a pirate. Well, we'll throw in the Imperial missile rack as well. Get a proton phaser beam. Then this etheric mirror, which we're not going to be using, for a proton matrix shield. And a plasma blaster. Proton matrix shield is one step up from the shield we had. Still not the best, but better. And see, the bug teams are friendly to us now, and a positron scrambler beam. That's very nice. We've reached the halfway point in time, and we're still on the crappy starting engine. Nope, Nebula extent calculator. Pretty worthless, but basically, when equipped onto a ship, we'll show you the exact borders of Nebula so you know if you actually hit one or not. Stasis cone, 3 items. This Zeliwig monocle, which is very valuable, and a plasma torch, which isn't really that good, but it's good trade fodder. And a brass time capsule. And our cargo holds full, so let's call up the Clackar again. Let's trade this plasma torch for a signature projector. That'll make it much harder for enemies to hit us. Let's see, this brass time capsule for the eidetic matrix bull. That'll make it much easier for our weapons to hit the enemy. And do we want anything else? Hyperwave telescrambler is basically a worse version of the signature projector. That hyperfoam injector would be nice. Let's leave it for now. We might find the better equivalent to that item anyway. Personally, I want some new drives, if anything, so I can move faster. A purple people eater. Interesting. Now you see here, we'll pass right past this nebula, and we're discovering some more occupied systems as we go past. The Garthan Mercenary, a ship we can hire. Let's give him this plasma blaster, he'll like that. There we go. And give him electron matrix shield to replace his very crappy structural gluon shield. And there we go. Off we go, continue on. Oh hell yes, the particle vortex cannon. Pretty much the best weapon in the game. Not the most powerful, that belongs to another weapon. But this, it just tears through everything. Graviton implosion drive. Yes, finally, a decent goddamn drive. This is the best regular sort of faster than light drive that you can use. Marvelous toy, that's pretty valuable. Don't really need this crappy shield, so I'll get rid of that. And speaking of which, we can now exchange this for the Hyperform Injector. Move that Nebula Extend Calculator over to him. And while we're here, let's get this maybe Telewave Scrambler for our Gotham mercenary buddy. Let's see who's here. Oh, this I believe is the truck. Oh no, it's a derelict vessel. You can find these randomly. Derelict vessels and alien hulks. Sometimes you can just board them without hassle, sometimes they activate and start attacking you when you get within a certain range, so I'm ready on the chromium gong to disable it should it spring to life. You should be able to take it out before my proton matrix shield gives out and I get blown up. Because these things have pretty powerful weaponry. There we go, getting closer. If it's going to activate and go hostile, it'll do so any moment now. I would speed it up, but at this point, if it activates, it'll absolutely wreck me. It's looking like we might be safe. Yeah, I think we're safe if we got this close. Take a risk. Yeah, we're safe. Once you get within a certain range, if it's not gone hostile, it won't. Free stuff, and oh hell yes, the hyperdrive. Best drive in the game. Throw that on. Give him the Graviton Implosion Drive. And an anti-chronon pulse blaster. Yes. That's better than the positron scrambler beam, which we can now give to our buddy. And out of the hyperdrive allows us to pretty much warp anywhere. Golden Nap, valuable item. Better than this basic drive. Let's see. Go to Oka. Let's see. Maybe a laser drive. Don't really have the space for it. Let's leave it behind. Let's check some more occupied systems. Darthan and Unknown. Ah, the Urliquai. These guys normally attack you all the time as well, but the Mantle of Babylon makes them friendly as well. Spider-Bat, no point taking that. Oh, I know who those are. Those are the Tanru. They are never friendly to you. Ever. Even the Mantle of Babylon won't make them friendly to you. And I don't like engaging them unless I have a temporal flux shield. Or at least the Mason Lattice shield. Those guys usually have powerful weaponry. And more Tanru. Great. I know by the formations. I've encountered enough Tanru to know what ship formations they use. Very distinct. Lookout frogs. Great. Could have done with them before encountering Esmeralda, but oh well. Let's visit the Muktians here. And, speaking of the devil, the Mason Lattice shield. Second best shield in the game. So we'll equip that, give the Proton Matrix shield to our buddy. And dump the old shield behind. No. The track. Now these guys are normally hostile to you even if you have the Mantle of Babylon. However, if you have the Crystal Fish, you can let it go. to them, and bam, they're friendly to you now. Golden canister, that's pretty valuable. Oh, we found a Zorg helmsman we can hire. Let's give him the plasma blaster. Let's see. And good, we didn't get a fighter, we got a corvette instead. Good. See, anything else we can give him? Nope, doesn't look like it. So on we go. Libdian cone cannon. Not a bad weapon. Hardly the best though. Melodium chronograph. This item is highly valuable in terms of money, but it's absolutely useless as an item. All it does is put you to sleep for a year. There is no reason you ever want to go to sleep for a year in this game. Time is valuable, you've really got to make the most of it. Oh, and we found a crippled Muktian fighter, so they just instantly come on board. Now where did I put that old electron matrix shield now? Was it here? Yes, it was. Right. We can give that to him so he actually has a shield. Fighters can only equip up to the electron matrix shield, by the way, so that's pretty much the best shield you can have. Plasma worm. No space for it. Packs. And the other quite homeworld. Ooh, ion impulsor thruster and the Sardian optimizer. Very nice items here. Let's see. We can trade this crappy chronograph for it. Sardian optimizer I want. That can replace the matrix bubble, which we can equip on. Give them the mnemonic sequencer. What else can we give them? Let's see. Need 3 for the ion impulsor thruster. We can give them this cone cannon. And the purple people eater. There we go. That is better than our fusion tube thrusters, which we can then replace the pulse detonation thruster that he has with. There we go. Let's see. Yep, there's still places we have yet to explore. Oh, Clackar Homeworld. Ion Flux Warp Drive, we can trade this crappy drive for that. And the Nebula Plough basically pushes Nebula out of the way, but since we have the Hyperdrive, Nebula are completely inconsequential to us. Normally they slow you down if you're not using a special drive equipped for it, like this one. But with the Hyperdrive, because you're warping in and out instantly, it's of no consequence. Any other places? Nope. Oh wait, nope. We've got one down here. This is the place where Nova in there. Yeah. As you see, left with a devastated system. What a shame. But we can visit this world. And the Muktian homeworld. And because we're friendly, we get the Muktian vidcast, which means more points at the end. Oh, multi-bot repair drone. I'd like to get that. Trade this sled drive for that. This is better than the hyperfoam injector. Basically repairs your systems during battle. And the tachyon ray gun, I like that as well. Let's see, what can we exchange for it? Don't really have all that much. I can get rid of this Nebula Extend calculator, I suppose. And the pulse detonation thruster, and there we go, tachyon ray gun. Best the medium range weapons, basically. Get rid of that Gauss cannon for the anti-chronon pulse blaster on our Zorg buddy. Right. Any other worlds apart from those ones with the Tanru one left to visit? It doesn't look like it. Have we encountered a Zorg homeworld? No, we haven't. Strange. A Zorg helmsman, but no Zorg homeworlds. Oh well. Time Tanru and see if we get murdered horribly. Yeah, the Tanru, they're basically sentient machines, but they don't recognise organic life as anything worth value, so they just destroy it. So starting with the chromium gong, and attack. Now these demolishers aren't too bad, it's the next class of the red ones that are the really nasty ones. I'll explain why if we encounter them. Here's our particle vortex cannon at work. You see it just shreds enemies. And it shreds big ships as well. Just like that. Fuzzy lummox. Why not? We've got space for it. And now to Maroon. It should probably be the Tanru world. And oh, here they are. These decimators? Why am I so scared of them? They come equipped with particle vortex cannons. So I want to get my buddies out of here pronto. And this is why I wait until I've got a base on lattice shield or a temporary front shield to encounter these guys. Because you need a really damn good shield against the particle vortex cannon. See? Look how much of its shield it took away, just that one. Nasty. And yes, the whole world of the Tanru. Oh, reactionless thrusters, they're the best ones of those. So we'll equip them. The fighter, the better thruster. They need speed more than the bigger ships. And I may as well take the strange quark projector possibly. Oh, maybe not. Nope, we don't really have space for it. Oh well. And that's it. We never found an anti-graviton shunt, so we can't explore the black holes for extra points. So, all we have left to do is return to glory and claim victory. And see how we did. We arrive at our spaceports. We get our costs versus profits weighed up, and we made a profit of 17,379 Starbucks. Which breaks down to this: you gotta basically earn more than 2,000 to win the game. We've got 984 for ships, 5,287 for exploration, 3,105 for diplomacy, 90 for life forms, 4,417 for artifacts, 5,496 for technology. And there we go. That was an adventure of weird worlds and return to infinite space. If you'd like to see more videos of this, being it's randomly generated each time, please let me know, because I love playing this game and would happily do more videos of it. Our score wasn't really that good, we only just made it onto the scores. But most of these had special events happen that allowed us to get a lot more points. Usually the Primordius event, which I'll explain more if I ever do more videos,